one of the people from the tourist travel group got COVID. So we finally have an official update on Japan's borders opening to tourists. But don't rush and book your tickets just yet. So Japan is one of the most visited countries in the world when it comes to tourism. In 2019, they had 31.88 billion tourists visit the country. I was one of those tourists. But then since coronavirus and the closing of the borders in 2020, they've only had 245,900 foreign nationals enter the country. I was also one of those people. Really, somehow I got in. The borders were only open for like 5 minutes and I made it here like 7 hours before they reclosed, which is a story for another video. So yeah, what do you have to do if you want to come here as a tourist starting on June 10th? Well, it's a bit limited. You have to book a government-approved package tour. You have to show proof that you booked this tour upon arrival, and you cannot leave the tour for any reason once you are in Japan. So if you have a loved one or family member that you want to see while you're here, you can't. You have to stay with your tour group, which is limited to only 4 people per tour group because coronavirus. So yes, you have to book one of these package tours, which are expensive. Flights are also pretty expensive. Like, for example, let's look up flights from New York to Japan. So flights from New York to Japan are $2,300 for a round trip. That's not even direct. That's with 2 stops. 36 hours of traveling. Like, you do have to be triple vaccinated to come to Japan as a tourist. This excludes anyone who doesn't want to get the vaccine or can't get the vaccine because of religious or medical reasons. This month, they did allow a trial group of tourists into the country. The first ones to arrive were from America, 6 were from Hawaii, and 1 was from LA. They broke up into 2 tourist groups because, again, only 4 people per group. One went to Nagano and Tochigi, and the other went to Iwate and Yamagata. I don't know how their trip went. I'm sure they had a great time, but someone from another group down in Oita got coronavirus. This person had a sore throat and no fever. Apparently they're totally fine. They just had to quarantine in a designated facility. The other 3 in the group tested negative. They had no symptoms, but because they were exposed, they did have to quarantine in their hotel rooms, which I imagine must suck. Imagine coming to Japan after waiting for 2 years, spending all this money on your package tour, on your flight, and then having to quarantine in your hotel for the whole time, or at least most of the time. That must not be great. So anyway, Japan is going forward with their plans to open the borders on June 10th. So in theory, you can come here on a package tour starting next month. To be honest, I would probably wait until things open up a bit more. The Prime Minister did say that step by step they aim to reopen to tourists as they were previously before the pandemic. So hopefully by the end of the year, hopefully, things will open up a bit more and you can come here without the package tour and explore Japan on your own. But there's no news of this yet. This is just speculation. So anyway, I got all my information from articles that are linked down below. So if you want to check them out yourself, you can. Also, as always, please do your own research before booking anything. Things are always changing. So that's all I have for you today on the border updates. Comment down below if you have any questions and like and subscribe for more Japan things. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.